Hey guys, welcome back to Gold Souls. I know it's been a minute, but I am back with some movie recommendations. So I hope you guys enjoyed the feel-good movie list that I made a few videos back. Today, I'm going to show you guys 5 films from the classic era starring black actors that you need to watch right now. The first film is Cabin in the Sky from MGM in 1943, directed by Vincent Minnelli and Busby Berkeley. This film was only the 4th made by a major studio with an all-black cast, and it features some amazing performers like Ethel Waters, Lena Horne, Eddie Rochester Anderson, Rex Ingram, Louis Armstrong, Butterfly McQueen, and Duke Ellington and his orchestra. This film is adapted from a stage musical about a man who dies and finds himself in purgatory, where he gets a second chance to turn from his trifling ways while an angel and a devil fight for his soul. This film features incredible musical performances from Ethel Waters and Lena Horne. If you like musicals, and especially jazz musicals, then you're going to have a lot of fun with this one. The second film is A Raisin in the Sun from Columbia Pictures in 1961, directed by Daniel Petrie. This film has one of the most talented casts I've ever seen, featuring Sidney Poitier, Claudia McNeil, Ruby Dee, Diana Sands, and Louis Gossett Jr. This film follows the Younger family as they come into a large sum of money from an insurance check that could change their lives. This money and what they decide to do with it could make or break their futures, and as a large African-American family struggling to make ends meet in the middle of the 20th century, this is not without complications. This film is an acting masterclass. I was blown away by the performances from all of the actors in this cast. It was incredible watching them navigate their characters' strong family bond despite conflict, and it created this wonderfully complex tension that pulled the story along. The third film is Paris Blues from United Artists in 1961. Martin Ritt directs some incredible actors in this film. Sidney Poitier, Diane Carroll, Paul Newman, and Joanne Woodward all star in this sizzling jazz romance. This film follows 2 American jazz musicians who live in Paris that fall in love with 2 American tourists who are in town for a girls' trip. What follows is Rama? Really? Oh my gosh. The way that I just invented a new genre. Send help. Okay. This film follows 2 American jazz musicians living in Paris who fall in love with 2 American tourists in town for a girls' trip. What follows is drama, romance, and honestly some of the most beautiful people you'll ever see on screen. My favorite thing about this movie is that we get to see black characters existing as regular people on an equal playing field with their white counterparts. It is so refreshing, especially given the time period. This film also takes a moment to examine the black experience in Europe versus the United States, anchoring it in a social climate and the differing views in the black community during this time. My only complaint is that the film isn't just about these 2. Now, don't get me wrong, Paul and Joanne are a Hollywood power couple and they're great in this, but once you see Sidney and Diane together like this, they're so wonderful, their chemistry is so beautiful that you just want more of them. And plus, the fact that they were actually in a relationship during filming makes their performances that much more magical. The 4th film is Lady Sings the Blues from Paramount Pictures in 1972, directed by Sidney J. Furie. There are some serious legends in this cast: Diana Ross, Billy Dee Williams, Richard Pryor, and Isabel Sanford among them. This film tells the story of legendary blues singer Billie Holiday as she battles with substance abuse during her rise to fame in the 1930s. I first saw this film on the big screen with an actual film print at the TCM Film Festival in 2016, and it was stunning. The acting and music in this film are incredible, but I'm sure with names like Diana Ross and Billy Dee Williams, you already knew that. The 5th and final film I'll be sharing with you guys today is Clawdeen from 20th Century Fox in 1974, directed by John Barry. Diane Carroll and James Earl Jones star in this romantic comedy about a hard-working single mother raising 6 children on welfare who takes a chance on love in 1970s Harlem. This film tackles real issues facing black women and black families in New York during the 1970s. It balances heavy and eye-opening moments with comedy and romance and an amazing soundtrack by Gladys Knight and the Pips. These were just a few of the many films featuring black stories and black actors in the classic film era. I hope this video encourages you to look at more films just like this. We can't ignore the rich contributions that black people and people of color made throughout cinematic history. They left behind a legacy of strength, resilience, and excellence that we should fight to preserve and use to educate ourselves. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow Gold Souls on Instagram. I'll see you in the next video.